Hey guys, and welcome back. It's been a little while, but we are back at it again on Valheim, and today we are building a tavern. So, without further ado, let's get started. Firstly, of course, I started off with the base plate. It's a very simple base plate, and the blueprint is on screen now, and I'll be making it with stone floor pieces. I chose these pieces because I'm aiming for something really simple and effective, as I want this tavern to be and to feel very rustic. Next, for the walls. I started off with footer blocks at the bottom of the walls made from stone wall pieces, which will sit on the outside perimeter of the boundaries of the base plate. After that, I then used dark wood poles and regular wooden walls to build up the ground floor of the tavern. It's been a good while since I made a Valheim build. I finished all of the content in the game a long time ago, and honestly I've just been waiting on some big updates. It's a great game. I got about 100 hours out of it at release, but I just want a bit more content to be able to jump in and play again. The most recent large update was Hearth and Home, although it was still fairly small. It came out a few months ago now, and it added some extra decoration, utility and building items that I haven't really had a chance to play with, like the darkwood poles, so I decided today to give those pieces a try. Once the ground floor walls were done, I then built a staircase on the right side of the tavern, added a crossbeam over the bar, and then built the bar itself. It's a very simple construct, and I used the new wooden shutter pieces to add a staff entrance at the side of the bar. I'm not a huge fan of how these shutters work in my opinion. They open a little bit too wide, but they're alright for this purpose. Once the bar was done, I headed back up to the first floor and built a small catwalk above the bar, leading to a 3x6 section above the left side of the tavern that will hold some small bedrooms for rent. I again used darkwood poles to plan out the rough structure of this floor, marking how high I wanted the walls to sit and ensuring the roof will have enough stability later on. I also used these same poles to build out the height of a smaller roof above the open section of the ground floor, and I then finished off the framework of the first floor. Next, I built the small roof over the open section, leaving part of the wall on the first floor open so you can look down into the tavern below. Generally though, this corridor that it creates will be quite tight. Next, I built the walls for the first floor corridor and rooms. I kept things fairly simple, including a few windows here and there. I then moved on to the roof, building a similar roof structure from the lowered section onto this taller section. This is a 3-piece roof design with a 26-degree piece either side and a 45-degree rooftop piece capping off the roof. I also built a similar roof above the corridor at the top of the stairs, and a 45-degree roof over the bar at the back of the tavern. Finally, I added some detailing around the build by adding dividers to the windows, fences to the catwalk above, and 1x1 cage walls above the bar to frame it a bit better. Finally, when the shell of the build was done, it was then time to, of course, furnish. Approaching the tavern, I've added a seating area outside alongside extending the front entrance and adding a chimney both to the rear of the bar and the left side of the tavern to vent smoke from the oven and the hearth respectively. Entering the tavern, I've used a lot of the new decoration pieces from Hearth and Home to try and create a really rustic, authentic atmosphere. I've placed tankards on the tables around the tavern, added banners and a fireplace, and I've also included cooking and brewing utilities behind the bar for making food and mead. Originally, I wasn't planning to include a fireplace in this build, however, that section just seemed like it was meant to have a fireplace in it, and I think, in retrospect, had I not put that fireplace there, the tavern definitely would have been missing something, so I think it is a very good addition. Heading upstairs, things are quite tight, but I think it works well. You're not meant to spend too much time in this corridor. There are 3 rooms on this floor, each decorated in a very similar fashion. For a small amount of coin, travellers can rent a room to rest in for the night. They're fairly cramped, but they are still much, much better than sleeping outdoors and fighting off grey dwarves. And there we have it, a rustic tavern in Valheim. Thanks for watching. It's been a good while since I hopped back onto Valheim, but today I just really had the craving to build something in this game, so that is exactly what I did. If you enjoy my content, all the links to my Twitch, Twitter, Discord, Patreon, Host Havoc affiliate page, NordVPN discount and NordPass discount are available in the description below. However, of course, you can simply just leave a like, a comment or subscribe. Any of those are very greatly appreciated. Patrons get a bunch of nice benefits, including sneak peeks of videos, your name in every video, custom made wallpapers in 1080p and 4K resolutions, full-size build blueprints, Discord roles and more. On that note, a massive thanks to our patrons Sadialot, Randar, Connor, Ivy, Torn, Coffeeman04 and Eagle Rose. As always, thanks for watching, take care, and I'll see you soon.